Hello, hello! I'm the official narrator. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Kleavor and Kleavor alone. We're basically going to treat this episode kind of like a Polytoad thing, so if you want Scyther and Scizor, there's already that, but Kleavor is a branch evolution, so we're going to treat it by itself. I don't know if I actually talked about this one in the Haxorus episode or not, but it's only fair that I acknowledge this one. Because Hatchet was kind of like my thing for Haxorus, but I'm going to stand by the idea that it's a terrible nickname, so it's not one I'd recommend. But, you know, it doesn't look like Ranker has anything worth recommending anyway. What actually does kind of surprise me, though, is right here is Thardus. That is the rock monster boss from Metroid Prime that gives you the Wave Beam? No, or do you use the Wave Beam to kill him? He gives you Spider Ball, I think. Yeah. It's in Phendrana. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the kind of thing that I feel would fit Kleavor. So it's random and unexpected. It's like, oh, I see, because rock. But I feel like, for me, I put it on Mamoswine, and even then I don't honestly like it. And that was because, well, he's cold and he needs rock move to evolve. Which is like, you know, grasping at straws with a broken hand, so it's pretty bad even then. I don't know, maybe one day we'll find something that Kleavor could fit, or excuse me, that Thardus could fit, but it's at least the most interesting thing I've seen thus far. Toph for your avatar-based nicknames. I think the best one was, I don't remember who, someone explained that said, Badger Moles were the original Earthbenders, and they were the one who taught Toph how to Earthbend, so Excadrill is going to kind of prioritize Toph best. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Any joke ever about Rock and Dwayne is never funny. Like, if we're ranking humor on a scale of 1 to 10, this is in the negatives. I got a rock and I named it Dwayne. My parent, our brother and sister. Fuck off. This? No. Hater. Absolute hater. It should be moved down. It should be moved down to the bottom. Fuck you. Mothra would maybe fit better on a Moth Pokemon rather than Kleavor, and even then, it's kind of overdone. The rock, paper, scissors thing is something that I've seen pretty much ever since Kleavor was revealed, and although I love the idea of it, you're still kind of missing paper. Saying that Scyther is paper is like saying that Typhlosion is the mouse of the starter Chinese Zodiac. You're just trying to make it fit because it'd be cool if it were true. Technically, this post is about both Kleavor and Scizor, so I don't know. I guess I'll acknowledge the Gigan Kaiju, but I don't know what the fuck a Garrosh the Grom is, so, or whatever that is. But just a reminder, Godzilla Kaiju-based nicknames are a common trope on this channel. I don't think I like the idea of Be My Daddy the Kleavor. Again, music is fine and a great inspiration. I find myself heavily inspired by music in many ways. But I don't think I like the idea of Be My Daddy, the Kleavor. Actually use the same fucking name. What the shit? Okay, well that's the bottom, and I guess this is kind of a statement on like how this is what happens when we focus strictly on Hisui things and then don't have something else to fall back on. For up to 12 minutes in recording, so not really shit, didn't really find shit, and I don't really have anything to fall back on, because like, you know, I don't care about that. That's Cancer, that's Scyther, we're not going to go over Scyther. If you want to look at the Scyther Scizor episode, that's still there for you, that's not going anywhere. That's What's a Kleavor, which by the way, fantastic official name, I love that. But I don't have anything. The one that I have written down is actually based off of this bastard right here. Technically, Armos takes on many different shapes and forms, as evident. I feel like, to me, the most notable one is going to be just, what is it, artwork. He's a human. It's going to be like this, the Ocarina of Time, the sword, the shield. That's what shows up in a lot of the sprites and stuff like that. So it's completely natural, but I don't know. I guess I was watching Twilight Princess and I thought about Kleavor because he has axe, and I'm like, that's the best I got. Could you technically use it on others? Yeah, because Kleavor is kind of open, or excuse me, because Armos is kind of open-ended, but that to me is just like the one thing that stands out. What I think is weird is the fact that on the Reddit post, Roboglen was like, oh, there's like so many Axe nicknames, and I found none of them. So if there's actual like plethora of Axe nicknames, fucking bring it, because this is a unique Pokemon with a unique style and gimmick that like it can stand out. So we do have a comment suggestion though. Hack, I think if you're gonna do that, maybe put Hack and Slash together. That's gonna sound better in my opinion. Flint, because Stone Axes. Flint is also just kind of a name. And Kentaro after the Metabot with the axe arms. I don't know. It's fine. Like as of this point, I feel like I'm kind of providing comment suggestions to be like, well, here, think maybe this will steer anyone in a different direction. But hey, at least Metabot with axe arms. It's like someone thought about, here's a character with known for axe and put it into use, because Google sure as fuck didn't. I'm gonna stop rambling though. Any ideas and suggestions you have for Kleavor, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. Let us know what you'd use and recommend. Axes is kind of the theme here, just as a base starting point, but you can do whatever if you can find a way of thinking of bug or rock nicknames or mantis doodles or anything of the sort that you think would be fine. Do that. Just don't name it Be My Daddy.